smoke this is the moment I'm gonna forget. Alright. New Vegas, day 5. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like Fallout, subscribe. I don't know. Follow me on Twitch. Do other things. I know I'm gonna rip this bong and it's gonna suck. Cause it's all... It's basically... I don't want to call it shake. Cause it's not shake. But it definitely is end of ounce stuff. So it's like the shakiest but not... It's the shakiest non-shake. I don't know how else to put that. Cause shake doesn't fucking get you high. Shake is all leaves. This is at least bud. But still sucks. I need more tobacco. I would rather smoke tobacco than that. Was that resin? No. No, thankfully I'm not in that position anymore. It was like... Yo, what did you hit? My bong. I'm out of bud completely now. Well, I have one more of those bong rips, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. But I'm out of weed, and so I had two jars with bits of weed at the end of it. So it's like all like a little bit of stems, a little bit of, well, not I wouldn't say stems like crazy stems, but like basically whatever you get at the end of your bag, just like in it. And it was from 2 different weeds. One of the weeds from like 2 weeks ago. I get you. So it was dry as fuck. I'm running low too. I get paid tomorrow, so thankfully it's great. Unfortunately, I don't get to re-up until Thursday because I get my money while I'm at work. Unless the GF loves me enough to take me to the deal, take me to the dispensary. How's it going, Jared? By the way, I love this DLC too, Vance. We've gotten a majority of it done. Still a few other things to do. But hi. No, I can't do that yet. Is that it? Did we miss any air? Like, I think we did miss some. I found out there's more to learn about the modding and Doom. And that's like the 4th day in a row. Hey, dude, you're learning new stuff. That's good. It's good to learn new stuff. Hey, Poppy. Ooh. That bong was definitely... Wait, isn't this... No. No, isn't this... True, I just want to fucking play, you know? I totally get you. Huge blowfly. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'm good. We're not doing this. I don't want to do this. I have no interest in this, if I'm going to be honest. The moment I saw the blowfly, I was like, no. My least favorite thing about smoking bongs is the occasional, like, taste of, like, you just... I like the mechanical spider one. Oh, right. I have to fight that. I'm gonna have to fight that. But, like, it feels like you just put a bunch of ash in your mouth. I think that's my, like, that's some of the tougher shit. Oh, come on. Tin can. We'll get Proton X, so people with the right specs. I'm not built out for melee. And I won't be able to build out for melee, unfortunately. I learned that the hard way with that short I posted, which did pretty fucking well, which is very nice to see. Believe I gained 1 sub from it, so that's amazing. Guns or energy weapons? Energy weapons and punching. Energy weapons and unarmed. The whole reason why we did this DLC was because of the energy weapons. Or maybe the other way around, I meant to say. The only thing I need to spec into melee for, and I don't know if I'm even going to get that, is I need to hit 45 for that one perk that allows me to knock people down with unarmed. Ugh. Talk about a traumatic bong hit. That's the kind of... This is the kind of feeling you get after, like, you tried to smoke, like, 3 bongs way too quickly. I don't know, maybe smoking 2 bongs way too quickly for an average person. Because I'm above average. No. When will you stream BL2? When was the last time I streamed BL2? I wouldn't say, I'm not going to say not for a while, but I'm not going to say not, like, not within, like, a week. You know what I mean? I kind of just spent a lot of time in Borderlands, like the first 2 recently, so I'm kind of still in break mode from it, but it's gonna happen again soon enough. When I say soon, maybe I'd give it at least another month or 2, or maybe not. I wouldn't say month or 2, month and a half. Be a little bit reasonable, because I always have that, like, I'm gonna play. It's a chicken and the egg situation with the DLC and energy weapon. They go hand in hand pretty much. Yeah, right. And unarmed. This DLC is very underrated. Yeah, I had to take a break, but I'm getting back into it. Hell yeah. This DLC is very underrated when it comes to unarmed, too. With all, like, the scientist gloves and the Saturnite fist and the heated Saturnite fist, the one that we're running right now, high ass DPS and damage. Legs. The heated fist is deadly. You. I actually forgot about it, and then I was like, "Oh yeah!" When I went up to the toaster, because we unlocked all the boys last night. I'm just trying to. I guess we're going back. I guess we're just gonna go back. I'm kind of just high.
Might I be of service?
Might I be of service, sir? Heal me.
You require some addition. require some addition. Concerned about the state of your... I should make you aware that...
Wait, what is this?
Alright.
Wait, so I can get rid of Logan's loophole? I didn't know this existed. I was worried about leveling. Like in the beginning of the game, yeah. Well, Logan's loophole has been a lot of fun to use and have because of the drugs. It would have been a lot better if I didn't make too many mistakes leveling. So I think I'm gonna actually get rid of it. And that would open up more DLC for us. I'd be more willing to do DLC. I'm keeping the crits though. Maybe we'll just use it to remove it. Or we can grab skilled. Because I forgot about skilled. I don't know why. Skilled's usually the other one I grab. Like, it's either Wild Wasteland or skilled. Heavy-handed is good. It is, but I have high luck, so I kind of want more crit damage. But the downside isn't worth it, yeah. Like, I think I have 10 luck, no doubt. So let's just grab skilled. I don't mind the... Well, obviously, I don't mind the thing. Let's do it. Alright, that frees me up. I just gotta remember I can't just pound fucking psychos anymore. Let's take a shot. How's it going, Armalite lover?
Have you done all we asked? Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them as...
I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge that think tank had to share on the scientists.
Why, yes.
Sciences.
We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more...
Oh, wait, do they have, like, other stuff? I'm say I have not done all the stuff. You big chillin'? Hell yeah, dude.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible. Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct.
At least you got the doctor part.
Stop the presses. Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is. What's your agenda bringing that in here?
Cry.
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are? Ooh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses of Big Mountain could make, and they'll last 1,000 years. You're lucky I
Alright, man, you going to bed? Sounds good, Jared. Take care, stay safe, sleep good. Hope to see you soon, man.
Damn Robco. Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl.
He's still.
Don't even get me started on the... Fine.
Oh, here we go.
Sure, let's see. What can we feed that stupid personality chip? Ah, here we go. Some worthless bottle caps. These should do it. Just dump them on its surface, and the trade interface should pop up.
He just gave me 250 bucks? Okay.
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always oh. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a source.
Aw, man. Do I have a Speechers Weekly?
Ah,
Dollar bottom art.
great. My name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
You gotta put a line in it.
Yes, thank you. 0. I am 0. How hard is that? A narrow, thin 0.
Do you have your skill? I can't think. Deception. There we go.
0's my name. I'm proud of it, all right?
I'm proud.
Be told my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow. So when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
That sounds hot. No, I need one more int. Can I like? Yeah.
What?
Where? 0. Draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
Same. And that's what makes you truly a 0.
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in 0. Reduces anything multiplied against it to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics.
Fuck,
That's
mathematics
pretty cool,
kills.
actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can
Will it
sell
change
myself
up here?
apart. They make a 0 and all the think tank. They won't be. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking. That genius Mobius.
Can't we
somehow
side with
cobbled together
Mobius?
These really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly he... Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous.
Mobius.
What are the odds?
God damn it, I fucking hate fandom.
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Alright, I think we're good. That was it, right, for you? I'm assuming. Cool.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Will you indulge me? Yes, yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll? Like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
I'm getting horny. Do I have anything that increases my perception? Oh, mentats, right? But no, I'm addicted. All right. Anyways, shit. Oh, there we go.
What? Nonsense.
Nail alongside your face and exhale rapidly.
What? What are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography? Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts.
Why don't you give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I can come back anytime and just breathe.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between, if you're ready. Ooh, purple, purple, ooh, bloop, 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 purple. Ba-ba, bloop, ba-ba, bloop, ba-ba, bloop. Whew, last little bit there. Thank.
I'm a little sensitive right now.
It is the pacific. Of course. You must have met others in your He asked us all many questions. I do not know. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go.
Did you retrieve the technology? Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Well, our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing... Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Fair enough. It would only take a second to violate your rights and make your voice mine. Okay.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors? Be warned. Yes, animal. Scalpels. So, you put down Gabe. In any event, before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to share. Indeed, docile. I cannot expect, perhaps. Oh, that's too bad. No, we... In 2000, there with a tarantula What you... The radar fan. It keeps anything with a It is the ultimate It makes... Ever since my anxiety-filled days of that and giant cybernetic dogs that... Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope... No! No matter... Enough! You sound like the other visitors, making white... Bother the... Science is... That castrated nickname of our... It is our hope. Oh, but no. It was not our first choice of testing grounds. Then we lost the mountain after the explosion. Yes, in the past, individuals would come to us. We could use that city as a controlled experiment. If only we could. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins. Boom! Yes, quite unexpected. And the crater helps keep everything inside.
Alright, fair enough. They want us to go see if we can find Gabe in Higgs Village. Am I still addicted to drugs? I don't remember if I've already had the fixer or not. Legs. I looked away for a second, game. Come on. Oh, I was about to say, oh wow, it's already 4:30, but I started late, so of course it's already 4:30. Tranquility Lane vibes, exactly.
The lobotomite return. What? Why, yes.
Chock full of chems.
I used to leave it outside his doghouse, chock full of chems, before the cybernetic modifications, of course.
Of course, of course.
No matter how chemmed the food, he would always eat it. You know, I'm having the most perplexed... Why, yeah. No matter how awful my day had been, he was... And when I would talk to him about Betsy, and how... And... If you don't mind, I'll take that bowl. Just need... For some reason, its similarity to the crater shape of Big Mountain is starting to fill up all available cognitive... That, combined with my own overwhelming feeling of having done something terrible, the two were... As odd as it is, I believe that is the conclusion. And I wonder why it didn't hit me before. This sensation is unpleasant. Still, it is no matter. Crush the feeling down. Crush it down. Push it into the loop. Yes. Forgotten. Almost. Yes. I do not...
I know that feeling. Like, you know what? Push it down. I do not need to feel this today. Nope. Alright, let's drink some water and we'll tell them about the thing. We've done enough. A lot of talking. A lot of just chilling.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them.
Whatevs.
What? You did?
What?
Alone success barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Tara's filling me with confidence.
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Masochist in me really wants to fucking get this weed out of the way, so I'm gonna die for another minute. Ugh. I might throw up. That would make it like the 4th time I've ever thrown up because of weed. Why would you have me get them if you didn't know they would help?
I don't know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit. I'll figure it out.
Whoa. Like the antenna focused brainwave patterns.
Yes, that's what I believe I said.
Dude, is a spinal vibrator hot?
I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the
Alright,
antenna
let's
for
fucking...
brainwaves, and the sonic frequency for the
Let's
vertebral
fucking...
nerves.
Yes.
I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course, I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get... What are you...
So I missed out on some stuff, but that's okay. I missed out on like the science one by 1 point. Huh. Huh. Oh, that sucks. It feels like it gives me a nosebleed. No, I can't fast from here, idiot. Dude, what is this, Starfield? Sand! Oh. Jesus. Honestly, I don't remember us just going into it like this. I mean, I'm just gonna kill it. We do decent damage and Oh my god. I remember that sucking way more. But then again, stupid kid, and I didn't know how to build characters very well. And I still, not that I'm any better now, I'm just, or much better now. Say, is it free XP? Oh, only 9. Hello.
Oh, hello. You seem a little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Yes, please.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget
That looks like a crack whore.
after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You're not exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than...
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go,
They're all
then
miserably
fine.
lonely
If
robots.
not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your mind, but you're gonna if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I said that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. I find things curious as well. Go on. Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their
Oh, good, Clyde. You don't have to apologize. How's it going, dude? It's good seeing you.
They shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data drained computers and acted as bullhorns. Then I made them bigger.
bigger.
I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Issued threats to keep the tank occupied.
Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or
I don't want to think about my birthday.
conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do. Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too
There's
many
dialogue golden, no
old
facts.
science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them. Take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
So you program their names as part of the recursion, what, to trap their process? So you they reprogrammed, he reprogrammed the names? That's funny.
Trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. What? Yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said.
Is this your first one? Oh, no. Far from it. It's just I haven't sat down to really just like kind of listen to them, you know? Like I'm one of those guys who will skip through dialogue. I listened to it the first time. What year is it? At this point 11 years ago. So why'd you trap him?
The radar fence to keep the think tank
Awesome, by the way.
wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget things.
We got a wild wasteland, and I don't know the reference.
They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
I want hot dogs. Klein Mobius, O's a circle, 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world.
Oh,
Here,
Jesus, dude.
Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back.
So they're the lobotomites.
But sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional. Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
Why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host. There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
Oh man. Alright, I do want to put some in here. I only need 10 points now.
I'm having them.
Alright. The levels always after the skill checks. I think we can still get those skill checks, thankfully. I'm gonna pop a Mentats. It seems like we might be able to.
I'm having them.
There we go. There we go. The bullet that went into my brain. Cranial. Oh, so it's all the same. Okay. Let's do the perception.
Yes, very good. I should have Mentats in just you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to
okay.
into hosts
I get it.
to
That's
slip
interesting.
past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
So they had the idea to get the 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So
God, herbal tea is such a fucking sexy word, too.
My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
What is the purpose?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why,
The sneaky
it houses
suit?
a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage.
Oh.
Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them.
Oh, I'm stupid. I was like, what did he's... Yeah, dummy. Fucking... Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of the name right now. Download the schematics. They can rebuild them. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Yeah. I was like, I can't think of the name. What was it? Wizards. Wizards. I almost... The Wizard of Oz. I almost said Wizards of Waverly Place. I need to grow up. I need to...
Get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them.
You motherfucker.
You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
But they downloaded it.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Oh well, at least I tried. Why'd you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do.
Almost.
Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
I almost... Alright, there we go. Cool.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And
Oh, what's your build? I am doing punching and energy weapons, mainly. Because I like punching and I don't really fuck with energy weapons much. Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Well, you such a dick.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes.
Other than that, I'm just kind of pumping points into places. Hitting a lot of crits. Like, I have like 10 luck, so it's like kind of crit build with the two-step goodbye, blowing up bodies. Also picking up achievements. Oh, of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from?
My penis.
Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
Here we go. But you're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Don't you want to get reunited?
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
No! No speech. So you'd rather just stay here?
Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have seen some incredible sights, haven't we?
Yeah, some nice
Studio
pussy.
One coming back online. But still,
Dude, that's it. That's the only memory we have. I didn't actually, honestly, I didn't know he would quote anything that we've done.
I'd rather stay here.
Maybe I'll just leave you.
Oh no, please don't leave me here in this nice, safe dome where I have access to nutritive fluids and a fully indexed library. Please don't deprive me of being dragged through a landscape so bleak it was actually improved by the end of the world. I don't know how I could bear it.
It's great that you can ask your brain why it sounds like a dude if you're playing female. I don't remember that. Yeah, I've definitely played female a lot, so I've probably have come across it. I just don't remember it. Or maybe even haven't done the DLC as a woman. That could be possible. Look what happened to the think tank. Do you want to end up like them after a few hundred years?
It's true, the brains here have experienced some degree of deterioration. I'm confident that with a few decades of work, I can solve the problem.
Then surely you've taken into account the corrosive effects of long-term exposure to biogel.
Of course I accounted for that. Do you think I'm so stupid? No, you're right. Maintaining my current functionality will be harder than I thought. This bears some further looking into.
What would happen to me if I left you here?
Let me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting.
This guy.
Unless, of course, the batteries run out. But that seems unlikely.
And if I put you back?
I'm not entirely sure. I suppose there's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. What form that might take, though, I cannot say. Ugh, crawl back in there? Are you mad? I don't know where you've been. For all I know, you're riddled with disease or packing one of those delightful head wounds you seem to attract. I'm not crawling back into your head just to ooze right back out again.
I promise I'll take better care of myself.
Even if I believe you, and I'm not saying I do, we still have one significant problem we're facing. Even if I wanted to settle myself back in your skull and go to all the trouble of reconnecting nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
Then let's go make them share. Come on, brain. What's so bad about letting the brains get out?
Don't seem so bad. You vivisected us just to see what would happen. Have you forgotten the lobotomites? The cyber dogs, I assume you saw those. Imagine that kind of science spread across the entire Mojave. Every man, woman, and child we've met reduced to a lobotomite. Is that what you want? Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
I'm gonna show him even a video screen can get a black eye. Let's go.
Not much of one for the high-tech approach, are we? Well, I suppose we'd best get on with it.
We'll make him. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts that... Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug... Right there.
Don't we get like...
Oh, I see you and your brain.
Don't we get... What's the...
If I recall, I had a plan that was working.
Like, don't you get, like, isn't it upgraded, like, your stuff? Hella buffs? Yeah. I just wanna make sure, like, it's actually good to grab them. I know, because I know you don't have to. Any tactics I could use?
That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception. And they have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial beams, and a rather nasty...
Keep the not-meaty bits? Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought.
Do a happy dance. If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although, I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better. Or let you brag to other humans about your primal violentness.
Yeah, you should be able to see the buffs. Yeah, I'm also reading them. Brain cannot, if I put the brain back, your head still cannot be crippled, but you're only 10% resistant to addiction. Surprisingly, your damage threshold has improved. If I put the spine back in, I can be crippled torso, but my strength and threshold has been doubled. And the heart, less resistant to poison. Robots will score less crits, and my stuff is good. So maybe it's okay to grab them. I'll look at the perks after, but anything I could do to stop them doesn't require violence.
Well, you could try and appeal to the...
Talk no jutsu!
Well, there's many things they have forgotten.
Wait!
Much like your brain, I am certain there is some...
Memories, hormones. Alright, that's great. Scare them.
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a night. Or you could kill me and...
Or you could kill me and lie about... Oh my god, stop talking.
Speak of me.
Can I have a mentat? Time for me to go. Okay. A good old 10,000 years of death, right? Effects. Perks. Endurance, implant, heartless. Okay, so it's basically like the perks are basically the same, like, but like halved, but you also get like another thing, and it's mostly like damage threshold bonus. At least that's what it seems at a glance. Legs. I'm saying legs like my legs aren't already broken. Alright, we're probably gonna go until 6, so we'll about another 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Pretty much just a preference type stuff. Yeah. And I'm gonna do it because I want that. Like, I don't mind the resistant. I don't mind, like, not being immune to poison. Right? Because but it's heartless, right? It's like you cannot be poisoned. Yeah. I'll take the resistant for the damage. The damage threshold.
You require some additional.
Basic, just so we can heal, fix our legs.
You require some additional.
Swap body parts. Place your heart back. Yeah. But on the bright side, healing are twice as effective.
One time, the biological research station told me.
You require some additional.
Oh.
You require some additional.
The torso cannot be crippled by your strength. Yeah.
Processing. When I reached in.
Might I be of service?
Still haven't updated your stuff yet. Oh, wait.
Might I be of service?
Pretty sure that I was given like so many things. I do need to repair some of these. Also switch. Fucking 452 energy cells. 440 microfusions, dude. That's where all my weight is going. I don't need the overcharge. Just gotta remember to walk out with these. Wait, actually, I do not need energy cells. You idiot! Let's just take everything. Whatevs. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Pack rat so good in survival. Yeah, I'll definitely end up grabbing that. Now that we can now that we're getting more perks, basically. Okay. Actually, if I'm gonna have to fight everybody, give me the two-step. If I'm gonna have to fight everybody, give me the two-step. I said if, though. Like, I don't know if I'm actually fighting everybody. Think tank. They're all fucking ready.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I think you're past due for your lobotomy.
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I...
How's it going, Edgar?
Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Oh, that's it? Okay.
I'm going to rip at you.
I don't even know what my weapons.
Sup? Not much, man. Just killing the think tank. All right, real talk though. I don't remember what happens if I do the other one. I'll kill him again, but
The lobotomite. Now, you... And what could we possibly
Making
have
math,
to
I
speak
see.
about?
Yup.
You have the brain, we have the and we have so many
yeah, that's what I meant.
You are Why? Nonsense. Confer.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dollar?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out.
Dollar, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, you know, this lobotomite, it's a great sounding board. You respect ideology, right? This one.
Ideology?
Silence, Dr. O.
You know what, Klein? Stick a straw in your tank and suck yourself. Long and deep. And my name is Zero. Yeah, a big, fat zero with a slash through it.
With a slash.
Slash. As a designator of... Why, that is brilliant.
The lobotomite taught me that. Taught me a name is more than, that I should take pride in things like names. And you know what? Forget it, Klein. I hate you. And your theory of brain-gill beam oscillation? The Chinese had it first, you copycat.
Oh!
Dare you? Brainial beam oscillation was solely my discovery. I expressly told you that and deleted all evidence to the contrary.
I deleted all evidence.
It's 2-8. Why are
That's
you
funny.
acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before.
Uh-oh.
This lobotomite.
How's it going,
needs
Dr. Stash?
Surgery. What is wrong with you? You sound brain scrubbed, blindly agreeing with the lobotomite. What?
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us. Regarding even animals and pets as nothing more than avenues to promote science. There is
Science.
good here. Instead of ending its life on the table,
No, I'd rather end my life hanging.
prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous
Bill,
chorus.
Bill, Bill,
If there's a
Bill.
word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism. which
Ah,
never made any
jism's
sense to
so
me.
hot.
It's ridiculous putting j and z together like that. Nonsense. I count as 5. Like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
Oh, 5 penises clenched in a fist. Oh. Sounds like your math is wrong and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense. The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned.
5 dicks, oh
We
my
are
lord.
too scientific for that.
Dick
So just surrender.
fingies. Bill Nye sleeps with your wife. Oh, dude, don't get me down. It's not a democracy, it's a research facility, and over half your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against
Suck
me?
it! I do. Here's the deal. I'm not going to surrender.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
I can bring the Mojave, this world, to you. You'll be safe and you'll still be able to experiment. And you can still do that here. Quietly, for me.
For you? And for science? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Alright.
As it had been in the years before the great...
However, the only thing I didn't do that I wanted to do was make Roxy. That's the only thing I didn't do.
Home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others.
See, the Big Empty is a better institute.
Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality
Make what?
debated as
Roxy?
to whether it preferred the old management to the new.
In one of the DNA splicing places, you can combine 2 things and get a pet or make a robot dog named Roxy as like a temporary companion here, and she has a special ending with Rex.
In the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less.
He really didn't like the penile fingers guy.
His failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event.
At least that's what I was told, Cloud.
Young mind who had
I felt like I knew that, but like I could I remember seeing that, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I
The
didn't.
Sync atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer
Hot.
to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might,
I'll have to try
in its
that.
own
You
words,
should.
sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book shoot continued to devour all
Oh,
fictitious
Vault
materials
21.
until
No, not Vault
the
21.
alien
Idiot, Vault
shot
22.
on a paperclip.
It's Vault 22, right?
It
The grass one?
adamantly
I
maintained
think it's
it
the
was
number.
a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink. And the
Muggy
two of
ending
them
slide? That should
united
happen.
in their
Maybe it's
hatred
coming
of
up.
The showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
Huh?
The thing continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big engines in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub.
Oh!
Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally...
This is kind of hot. Sentient Sync, Sentient Toaster. Have you not... Dr. Stash, have you not done this DLC?
Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Blind old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence.
Kill screenshot.
It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just...
I love how they made Muggy aware of his compulsive nature.
It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held.
No! Those were my favorite!
As the courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was. Or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes.
The fuck is communism?
Communities from physical
I didn't even really think about that. Stupid. It's so dumb.
Program in X-13 felt spent. Having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more.
They fucking realized that he didn't know what communism was. Crazy.
It realized not long after
right?
the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It
New Vegas is my favorite
Redcon
game.
HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
Dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues. It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning. Where once it was viewed
It's like we miss when there wasn't so much more slavery around. Because the goddamn the Legion won.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old
Barely had 2 years making is beautiful. How'd they write it with so much humor? I mean,
and hope ruled the day at Big
just
Mountain.
awesome people. Just awesome people. Awesome, great, smart, clever people. And you could tell they like loved the game, you know, loved the series. You don't get the same kind of love from. I'm not gonna speak for Fallout 3 because I've genuinely spent the least amount of time in Fallout 3 compared to the other two. But I don't remember getting the same love from it, and I've gotten all the achievements in that fucking game too. If your body's broken, love, your heart is brainless, brainless. And know that you know. Ew. So it's... I didn't remember exactly how you come back. I didn't remember exactly. You're playing City Escape? Hell yeah, dude. I need to grab Love and Hate. I don't really care about any of these other things, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, and the stealth suit, obviously. We can kind of leave everything else. I'm not worried. Yeah. I know I have some other stuff somewhere.
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactorily concluded?
Benny's suit. I actually don't need it anymore. I was using it for I was using it for for like speech checks and shit. But I really don't need it anymore. All right, let's go. Let's go. Bang! Oh, fucking A, dude. Are you kidding me? Bang! It's nice to be back in the Mojave. Alright, one thing I want to do. Grab and gulp should work, right? One thing I want to just do before we do anything. Right, rest in peace everybody who's here. Caesar's favor. Oh. Right. Oh, we have to destroy the we have to destroy the Brotherhood. Shit. Also, is that the Robco building? Did I mess up the wrong No, I think that's it, right? The
brass has put me back on my leash. That must mean that you've decided to play nice with the NCR. Good choice. You just saved your life. Don't make me come after you again.
What did I do? I don't remember. I thought you don't get cleared by them if you don't talk to Crocker. Also, what happened here? Why does this look so empty? Caravan? Oh, there's that's the building. I want to go to the robots building because there's that challenge for punching robots with knuckles, and I want to get that done because I do want to complete at least one of the GRA quests. I also don't recognize this train station. Gone into the train station that's closer to Boulder City. Oh. Whenever I die in SA2, it's a muscle to restart the level. Don't blame you. Are the Mr. Handy's not gonna count? No, it's Mr. Gutsy's, huh? Yeah. I don't even know where you fucking specifically, like, where you even fight Mr. Gutsy's. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Alright. So here's what I don't want to do right now. Here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to destroy the Brotherhood. Oh, place my searchlight with the... Oh my god, you're right, the Tesla cannon. Holy shit. Yeah, like the crashed vertibird, right? It's like down here. Something like that. Let's go get it. Where are the enemies? What do you mean? Why are you mad at me? What did I do? Oh, there should be a few gutsies. I wasn't even thinking about the gutsies. I was thinking about the fucking the thing. I immediately stopped thinking about the gutsies. You fucking loser. What the fuck? What? My guy, we got the Tate twins, bro. They're running away. What the fuck? Thing 1 and thing 2. Hey, where are you going? Excuse me? No powder gangers. That was weird. Why were you guys running? I could go clear out the powder gangers for fun. Go just punch a bunch of powder gangers. Never seen that before. I don't immediately recognize this on the surface. What's going on here? Raided farmstead. I wonder who raided it. No, they're necessary. They're necessary. I can't have them both ways. I don't know how I feel about the dead children skeletons. Oh, did you grab the alien blaster? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just one of those guys who have trouble finding like the best opportunities to. Don't think about it. Right? Yeah. That's basically what I have to do. Like, remember that Honest Hearts, that bus that you have to go to for the main quest? And it's just, like, fucking 14 dead kids! Like, what the fuck? Alright, this son's sick. This gun's sick. I mean, it helps that my energy weapons is at 100, and I probably shouldn't have felt them. Someone else in chat can't see him. Dr. Stash, I stream on Twitch as well. That does get confusing when there's the rare time that there's two people or multiple people in both. Cause I am nobody. I am nobody. I'm really grateful for anybody who comes out. Ever messed with the automatic recharge pistol? Honestly, none of the recharger stuff I've messed with. Ah, okay. Oh, they're malnourished. It's humane. It's humane. It's humane. Idiots don't know how to live without somebody. So it's like Rubber Ball Sonic. It's like what you have, but full auto and don't have to carry any ammo. I do need. There is a recharge mod for this weapon. I need to just get. I think I need the store to refresh because I put it on a different version of it, and I'm unsure because honestly I don't think I've ever returned to Old World Blues. Getting absolutely like 0 XP for a lot of that, but you know what? Hell yeah. I tried to run with energy weapons first time. Oof, it was the only energy worth it. I love the Plasma Defender. Plus, you can get a GRA pistol, like a fully, like, repaired GRA pistol from fucking Chet, like, real quick. It's if you sell all your, like, DLC stuff. I've never used this gun, and I like it a lot. Missed. Oh, I can get rid of the energy cells now. Excuse me. I just want the location for Searchlight. We're not gonna go through it right now. I don't want to deal with the radiation. But there's some damn good ones for sure. I wouldn't say I hated on them. I just never used them. They weren't. There was never like an energy weapon that made me to go, oh, I need to use this. Maybe except for the Tesla cannon from. I think it was the Tesla cannon from Follow 3. No, the Gauss rifle. Oh, the Gauss rifle. Gauss rifle from Operation Anchorage, the one that you can get in there. Blech. Awesome. So good. That's what it was. That is an energy weapon, right? Or is that something else? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. It is, I think. Okay. It could be considered a, quote, big gun, because that was a thing in Fallout 3. God, every time you bring up Sonic, Dr. Stash, I really want to do a city escape run. I really do. I gotta sit down and play that game. Maybe we can play it this weekend. Oh, you're so cute. Half lost, half exploring. I'll be honest. Like, I'll be completely real. Searchlight area, like this part of the map, this little area is very like underexplored by me. And that one up there. I try to recharge pistol. We can definitely look at it. But it might not be good. It might not be. We'll definitely look at it. Because it could just be like underpowered compared to this at this point and where we are. It could be. Plus, we could always grab it for like extra stuff, so we don't have to worry about it. These fences look fucking go through. God, one of the developers couldn't have put like a fucking hole in one of these fences big enough for me to crawl through. Serious game? Oh, hello. The really crazy big ring loop. You have to light speed dash across in Crazy Gadget. I'm trying to remember Crazy Gadget. I'd remember it if I played it, but to be honest, from my mind, oof, it's just hella fun, man. I have no doubt that it is. I like the harbor one. I can't remember the specific name for it. I've always liked the harbor level as well. Radical Highway is fun. Go south to Searchlight should be the only mark on the map, I think. Okay. Appreciate it, bud. Well, we are south to Searchlight. I have a feeling it's like over there. I'm not seeing a marker this way though. Ooh, I'm seeing geckos. Fire geckos? Up here? The big puzzle at the end with the gravity switches. Oh, it's like the second or third to last level. Okay, I could not beat that for the life of me as a kid. I had to get my best friend to fucking do it. Always hard to find until the marker pops off for me. I feel you. I'm happy exploring. I fucking love just walking around in this game. Oop, there's a marker. Whether or not it's that, I'm still going to it. But okay, I remember what you're talking about. Fuck that level. Always one of the hardest ones for me. Cottonwood Cove. If we weren't siding with the Legion, we could open up the thing. I don't think this is the one. We're closer to Cottonwood Cove here. Like I said, I think it's on the other way. East Gold Mine? I don't know if I've been in here. Forgot to complete the Knuckles section in the last story. I don't even remember the Knuckles section in the last story. Don't you have to swim, actually? Fuck, no. Oh, wait, no, I think I've been in here. I recognize this a little bit. Unless there's a similar room. Unless there's a similar, like, cave later on, or in another area, which could very well be the case. Vipers are cool. Wait, is this... No, it's light. Is it just dudes? Is just dudes around? Does the crap water thingy? I get lost. Oh, yeah, no, I know, yeah. Another thing I need my friend to fucking do. I was not good at video games when I was a kid. I'm not much better now, but I was fucking garbage back then. Huh. I didn't know how to read when I was a kid. Like, didn't know how to read. Wasn't patient. Nothing else in here. Lame. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. One tap an enemy is always fun. Honestly, I feel like this is the most I've ever dealt with the Vipers. Pickaxes! This should be a melee weapon. Mechanical Crazy Gadget. I played hating it until I got good and started liking it. That's probably my same fucking route for Dead Money. Fucking hated it because I suck so bad. Alright, let's go to the animal husbandry and just kind of go south. So clean. Kind of go like south from here. All the dead fucking animals I killed. Holy shit, it's 6. Okay, this has got to be the last thing I do. You know, it sucks that my perception is as low as it is. Not that it's like fucking 1, but it's still low enough to be annoying. Oh, this is it. I think this is it. Oh! Right, the whole reason why we wanted to come here was Mr. Gutsy's. Oh yeah, Gutsy's achievement. Oh my god! This is gonna be interesting. I think you may have found it. I think so too. Alright, just need a couple more kills. Jump and hop, jump and hop, jump and hop. Just a hunch, just a hunch. Not entirely sure. We're still gonna explore a little more, see if we can find any. But I'm thinking we may have found it. Finish Crazy Gadget with a glitch. Nice. Not me eating every fucking bit of food now you can. There we go. Dude, that was a pretty fucking... Oh, that was 3 stars. Ew, that's why. That was worth it. That was really fucking worth it then. Now it's just use an actual weapon? I'm gonna eat. Sounds good. I'm gonna eat after this too. And we leveled up. And we leveled up. God, I fucking love the 2-step though. God, I fucking love the 2-step. You're gonna attempt last story? Good luck, dude. Good luck. Let's get survival up because I need more. I really need to get the health achievement with that by the end of it. Oh, but no. We gotta do melee because I want this stupid one where we can knock boys over. Where is it? Super Slam. Now that I think about it, do I really need that when I fucking 2-shot everybody with a 2-step? Like, do I really need that? There won't be another time where I lose my weapons. I'm not doing Honest Hearts if I'm going to be honest. Actually, no, I should probably do Honest Hearts since there's a lot of food. And I need the other achievement. I gotta side with the other white guy. Oh. Yeah. I'll grab that. Fucking 15% damage and 10% chance to crit with any lasers. I'm liking lasers and I do a lot of... I wouldn't mind way more crits. Yeah, let's grab it. I have plenty of time to grab more skills. Alright, all of them dead. Now, what? How many things have I finished? So we've done 1-star, or I mean, I bet there's more on the other side. Oh, but those aren't that. And those aren't that either. None of these are that? No. Okay, so we've only done those. I know where... What's your favorite faction? The races? Those races? Or the other races? It seems like some of these I'm gonna have to like save. When you streaming New Vegas next? I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have to get up early on Thursday. Because I have to go walk into the dispensary. So no stream tomorrow. So probably the night after. I don't know if I'm going to do all New Vegas because the new season for Call of Duty is starting. And I am interested in doing that. Who knows? I may stream tomorrow anyways and play Call of Duty. But, yeah. Thursday, well, it's Thursday night for me. I count it as Thursday night, but it's technically Friday at 3 a.m. if you want to be technical about it. I haven't finished that one yet. Oh, okay. Well, we should go back and do that. Man, I do remember saving for these challenges. Saving, like, having a save and then just running around killing people. We're probably going to have to do that if I'm going to get any other of these done. And it seems like the best ones to do are go after named people. Oh yeah, I'll try to lurk. Sounds good, dude. No worries if you can't come by. I appreciate ya. Appreciates the thought. Plus the VOD's always going to be there. With the weapons affected by the cowboy perk, so I don't necessarily need it. And I can do Legion or NCR. I just have to grab. The problem is I don't. Well, if I I'm gonna have plenty enough time to put points into stuff. The build is mainly punching and energy weapons, but I'm gonna need to dump skill points in some places. So, let's stop being a bitch. Like, god damn it. God damn it. All my drugs are wearing off. Pretty sure he's not even going to be in here.
Welcome to the Dino.
No one ever buys the T-Rexes. Oh, is this what you meant? The motherfucker Hyperbreeder Alpha? That's the one. See, you didn't say it was a fucking unique item. Alright, that makes more sense. Unfortunately, I'm not going to buy it right now, mainly because of the price. But we'll be able to pick it up at some point. I'll keep it in mind. I should look into the other GRA stuff. Alright, so tomorrow, or not tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do next time in Vegas. I think I would like to do the Brotherhood questline before we destroy them. But we'll figure it out. I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Drop it a save and give it a quick try. You know what? Sure. We'll kill Novak with it.
Hey, you came? Welcome back. Sure thing. Have a look.
Yeah, have a great day, have a night, or whatnot. I will. Oh, this looks cool.
I've got you now.
I don't even have any fucking headphones in. I can't hear anything. No! Multiple grips. Where's everybody else? Holy crap, Dusty is a tank. Oh wait, my arms are broken. Oh no! I gained the tough guy perk. Alright, let's get out of here. Thank you everybody who stopped by tonight. Nice little stream. Nice little stream. But tomorrow, if I don't, I'm probably not going to stream, but if I do, it'll be Call of Duty, probably. I want to get progress in the Battle Pass, because I'm a fucking dork. But thank you everybody who came out tonight. Dr. Stash, Jared, Armalite coming in over on YouTube, as well as Cloud, of course, Edgar, and Vance popping in over on Twitch, as well as anybody else who decide to lurk on either chill, hangout vibe. I'm gonna go eat like 4 hot dogs before bed. I don't know if I'm gonna feel good in the morning. But take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you next time. Oh, and if you made it to the end of this on YouTube somehow, you watched 2 hours of me listening to fucking dudes talk, you gotta drop a sub. I don't know what else to say. See you later.